So New Leaf is a social innovation incubator that works to bring bold ideas for pressing problems in our communities. We can help people discover those kind of things and help them to be able to take the initiative on ideas that they have and help them to come to life. And then also to see systems that are broken begin to change in ways to help good things happen. My motivation behind New Leaf really was a frustration at that gap between the resources that we have as a global community of people, really, and the persistence of challenges that still exist. And we've had a number of different projects come out of that over the past couple of years, and one of them is the Co.space project that we'll take a look at here, and then a number of other projects like Green Towers and Educate 2020. The Co.space is a living learning community where young professionals and students are coming together to live and work alongside each other, and we believe that it's a way where we can really rethink education. So Co.space will be a global network of homes that are like this, that are connected to each other virtually, and also as people travel around the world and are moving from one to the other. Maybe they're a student in one and a young professional mentor in another.
One of our largest concerns was developing a home for people with intentional kind of bumping into each other, where it wasn't just for entrepreneurs, it wasn't just for sustainability or just for designers. It was as holistic as possible, so you can put as much of a mesh of an atmosphere and individuals together in one place, much as it is to help build small businesses, to help link students and community members together. It's also just to kind of bridge the gap between the university and the community at the same time. Same thing as it's probably going to be very different at State College as it is for if we took this to Philadelphia or if we took this to South Africa. The needs of the community are going to be very different.
So by the end of the year, I think that the Co.space will have made a really strong connection with the community and made a good example, so that these good practices can carry on throughout the years.
I think the big secret behind the Co.space is that it's not driven by like the government side of it where you're fighting over what to do with this or that. It's just whatever you're interested in, you can pursue. It's just your resource and you're adding yourself in community. And that's where the big benefit comes from. It's all what you're interested in and when what your interests meet what the community needs.
Green Towers is trying to deliver urban agriculture in a sustainable way into confined urban spaces. We are trying to demonstrate an alternate farming technique in aquaponics, which is so incredibly different from, really conventional agriculture, heavy dependence on fertilizer. It's a totally different mindset. Aquaponics is basically hydroponics, which is soilless plant production combined with aquaculture, which is fish farming. And you put them together and basically what you get is a semi-closed loop system where the fish excrete ammonia, which is toxic to them, but it can be converted into the system into other nitrates that can be taken up by the plants. So basically it eliminates one waste stream in aquaculture and diverts it into growing green plants. We want to basically convert shipping containers into sustainable greenhouses. Shipping containers are kind of like a symbol of like a lot of consumerism and waste throughout the world, and they go unused and sit around for a long time in ports in the United States and all around the world, and we want to kind of take that symbol and turn it into a really functioning, sustainable unit. We're just trying to broaden, people's educational basis about where their food comes from and teach them maybe a new technique, a kind of, horticultural recreation, kind of like gardening that they could really take up themselves if they, are interested in growing their own food and having a more sustainable kind of food footprint.
So it's the little things. Like I don't expect that I'm going to be able to like change the world or change or make a huge impact on this community. But I am very willing to do my part, to do just a little bit and see what happens from that. If I make something totally sustainable and an awesome new program here, I would be like overjoyed. But I'm just working to do what I can with what I have, essentially.